camp?
Yeah, it's great to be back. Great to have all of the guys out here on the field competing and just showcasing what we're going to see. Upcoming in a month or so. So it's definitely exciting just to get in the rhythm of running routes full speed and just being with the whole entire team. But I feel like this is definitely a great group of guys that we have out here. Of course, it's going to get slimmer and slimmer as training camp go on. But as a whole, for the second day of camp, I feel like this is a great group of guys.
What determines a good camp to you? How do you judge a good training camp?
That's a great question. I don't know. I feel like just competing with one another and just getting each other better. That's the main thing, and of course bonding with each other and just trying to create that team chemistry, team bonding, and of course this is the time where we get to really know each other and we get to figure out the new people on our team and really get to understand where they come from and their journey and their story. So training camp is a long period, and we have long hours with each other, and we pretty much see each other all day every day. So this is definitely a great time to really bond with each other and get to know the people that you didn't know coming into this year.
Year 5, how do you continue to build off?
Year 6.
Year 6.
Year 6. Crazy,
oh man,
crazy.
How do you continue to build off what you've done in years past?
Yeah, that's definitely something that I think about every single year going into the off season. I think about how to better myself on and off the field, and it's just figuring out the different things that I did last year and figure out my weaknesses, my strengths, and just work off that. I feel like every year it's definitely hard trying to outdo the previous year, but I feel like that's what makes me me, and that's what makes me chase greatness.
What do you think you discovered about yourself last season that you're taking into this year, maybe strength or weakness?
Yeah, well, I had a lot of double teams, a lot of press coverage to kind of help over top. So it's just about getting stronger at the top, and of course just getting better with my press coverage releases, and just figuring out how to beat those double teams, which I'm going to be facing all year long. So I can't just rely on just getting man and press coverage all game. So just different ways to get me open, and then of course talking to KO and talking to the rest of the quarterbacks and the rest of the team about different plays and different schemes that we can use going forward.
Justin, how do you help JJ get used to the fact that teams are going to cover you differently than probably any receiver he's going?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I feel like Coach Brian is definitely doing a great job into giving him different looks. I feel like Coach Flores has one of the best defenses to disguising and to not allow the quarterback to read the coverages. So I feel like definitely coming out here and going against our defenses and seeing the different looks that we get against them, and they double team me out here too. So definitely getting those different looks that we're going to get throughout the season, and that definitely is great for him to get that every single day, especially with the group that we have on defense.
Does it make you a better receiver that you've played with so many different quarterbacks over the last few years, or would you rather just locked in with one for 10 years?
I mean, definitely would rather lock one in for 10 years, but that's a part of the business. You can't really rely on having the same quarterback all year, every year. I kind of thought that was going to be the same thing about Kirk. Having him for 4 years, I thought that was going to be my quarterback for the rest, or for a long time in my career. But things happen, business happens, and things change. So I can't really rely on just trying to have the same quarterback. It's just all about building with that quarterback that I have at that moment. And I feel like just talking with JJ and just being his locker mate, I feel like he's definitely have his head on straight, and he has that confidence to go out there and to perform every single week. I'm just trying to get him more confident into giving me those throws where it is double coverage, and I might not look totally open, right. Right. So it comes with preparation and him just seeing it on the field. So I definitely think he's getting that and understanding that as well.
So going back to B-Flow,
brace yourself for a little bit more patience than maybe had to have in the past. You're just prone to those.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely have to have patience. He's pretty much a rookie. Last year pretty much doesn't count for him. So he's still new to the scheme, new to coming out here and throwing it to these different receivers. So yes, you have to have that patience. You're not really expected to him to have the same mindset as a veteran. You can't really have that expectation from him. But we do have an expectation of him being great, him coming out here every single day and working his butt off and progressing every single day. And we do see that progression just on the second day of camp. So it's coming along for him. I feel like you can kind of see the confidence that he have out there. And if you're in the huddle, you see the confidence that he have just seeing the play and just getting out there and just wanting to, make the next play. So I feel like his progression is coming along.
Going back to B-Flow, he was basically saying that when his guys go out against you specifically, it's kind of like a master class, and that's what he really likes is iron sharpening iron, but especially so with you. Yeah. And you see that every day, don't you?
Oh, for sure. I try to get these guys the best look as possible. I understand that I'm one of the top guys in this league, and them going against me every single day, it's going to be a lot more easier going against, some of these other guys in this league. So just like he said, iron sharpens iron. They get me better, I get them better. And that's going to be every single day in this camp. If we're doing the one-on-ones, the 7-on-7, the team drills, we're out here to get each other better, and we're not out here trying to, kill each other and try to make each other look bad. We're just trying to make each other better and just understanding that it's a long season.
Just some rest. You didn't participate, I think, after a catch. Mm-hmm. Are you fine? Or
yeah, I'm fine after that catch for sure, but just having a little bit of tightness, of course, with the past recent injuries and the stuff that I had going through before, just taking precaution and just understanding that it's the second day of camp, not the 30th. So just making sure that I'm fully healthy and I'm good to go, especially when the season starts.
In the leg tightness?
Yes. Legs.
Justin, Ty felt
Deal, sweet deal.
Appreciate
you
it.
Earned it. How do you
Thank
feel?
you. I feel great. Obviously, I want to be here. Just glad to be back, ready for a new year and get this thing started.
Talking to B-Flow today, he was talking about how iron sharpens iron, of course, and going up against Justin Jefferson, and that offense kind of a luxury, even this early in camp, right? Would you say so?
I would definitely say so. Obviously, we come here every day and get to guard the best. So obviously, the DBs get the best work, I would say. Obviously, we got other guys, Speedy, Jay, all those guys on the receiver core. They just give us work every day. And like you said, Jess, obviously being the best receiver, we're going to go, try to guard him every single play, every chance we get.
How do they sharpen you personally?
Just like they're out there running routes, giving me the releases, giving me the looks. I feel like our offense does a great job of giving us different looks every single day at practice. And obviously, I think we have one of the best receiving core in this league. So we go out there and just work every single day.
What do you say to like the young guys coming in a B-Flow defense, kind of a master class, right?
First thing is you kind of got to know multiple positions. Obviously, don't just lock into one. I think everything comes, you're going to go out there. He's going to put you in the right position. Obviously, Coach Flo just does the best at that, putting guys in the right positions. But, as a young guy, obviously asking the older guys, questions and just going in there, watching tape and learning from them. Thank you.
It's a great thing. Definitely understand like it's a new roster, but at the same time, the guys that they brought in have in the same mindset that we all have, and understanding that we're trying to build something more than obviously what we did each year. So now that they understand what we're about, it's easy for them to just come in and play ball and beat themselves.
Brian was talking about relying on you guys as veterans
sure.
to kind of relay what his scheme is like and what his defense is like. How are you playing a bigger role in that this season?
No, for sure. I think it's a huge thing just because we've all seen it work. I was mentioning earlier, like we've all seen it work. And I think now when you put it on tape and you got guys who've done it before in the room and we're talking to them in a way that they understand it. And it's like, okay, well, he's not just giving us BS. Now it's like it's actually happening. This is actually real. And that way they can honestly put it to their work whenever we're doing drills and practice.
What do you see another Dallas Turner now here too?
Oh, man, I mean, if you look at him, he's gotten bigger, he's gotten stronger, faster. I mean, it just looks way different than last year. Mindset, he's more locked in. He's receiving coaching a lot better. I mean, I'm just ready to see what he can do now. I mean, at this point, I've worked with him pretty much all offseason a good bit. And to see him put it, translated on here on the field, man, I'm excited to see what he can do.
Jonathan, it's a luxury going up against Jets specifically. How does basically iron sharpen iron that way, especially for the new guys learning?
Right. 100%. The great thing about Jets, too, is he's not afraid to work. Some guys could be the best players, and they don't like to work. They don't like to be touched. They don't like to get nitty-gritty, and when it's time to work, to actually do that. Jets ain't about none of that. I mean, Jets can come out and flashy, jewelry, all whatever it is, but Jets is coming to work every single day. And he loves that. He loves when guys are giving him their best. He knows he's going to get their best because you're playing against the best receiver in the game. That every time you step across it, he's ready to go, and he wants you to bring it. Or if not, he's going to embarrass you. So that's just one of those things where it heightens all the competition across the board. Offensive line, D-line, running backs, everybody on this team, we're literally at the top of position in dang near every category. So whenever you line up on that football, you're going against some of the best players in the league.
What has been your first impression of playing with Jonathan Allen and Jalen Hargrave?
Man, those guys are I can't even describe them. I know J.A. is a dog when it comes to pushing that pocket and just winning his matchups and just being a disruptive force. Hargraves, man, Gravediggers we call him, man, he's a dog. I've been watching him since he's been in Philly, so I just know all about his game, and to see it actually in person, and that is no flaw at all. I mean, it's everything you've seen on film, on display, and they're great dudes. I think it's so easy to play with guys like that who understand football, understand what we're trying to achieve here, been on different teams and different schemes, and understand that they can just be themselves as well, and that just lets them play fast and makes my job a hell of a lot easier.
Does it feel similar to like when you and Blake and Gink came in last year? It's like you talked about how easily you meshed. Has it been the same with those guys? Like they just get similar character people?
100%. I think that's just great. Hats off to KO and Quays, just how they bring in the guys that understand the scheme, understand football, that love football. At the end of the day, you got to love this stuff. I mean, as y'all seen today, it was a little muggy out here. I mean, it's not the prettiest sights to be out here just sweating for free. And at this time, when you see guys come in here and they're working their tail off as if they're rookies all over again, that mindset of just not being satisfied with where they are in their careers, I love that. And I think that's where this whole team is getting to. We're not satisfied at all.
Play to Florida, you should be fine.
Hey man, listen, Florida, Houston, I'm good. You see, I trained in Georgia all off season, so I'm good. This is nothing, but it's good to have a little switch up. So I'm good with it.